Sponsored by State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 800-STATE-FARM.
The North American International Auto Show has returned to Detroit, and the Roadshow team has gathered here to see all the cars that are lighting up the Motor City. Detroit is, of course, the historic home of the American car industry, and this year it's big old American muscle that stole the show. This is the 2020 Mustang Shelby GT500, the latest version of Ford's quintessential muscle car. The GT500 has always been king of the Stangs, but this year Ford really pulled out the stops to make a car that turns as well as it goes. Under the hood is a 5.2-liter supercharged V8 putting down 700 horsepower. That's the kind of number you'd expect from an Italian supercar, and there's not an electric motor in sight. Amazingly, though, that wasn't the most powerful engine at this year's show. Over at the FCA booth, Dodge was showing off its latest crate engine, nicknamed the HELLEPHANT. Designed to go in pre-1976 muscle cars, this 7-liter behemoth is supercharged to put down 1,000 horsepower. That's more than 5 times your average family sedan. And trust me when I say, it's more than 5 times as loud, too. Sadly, this motor will not fit in my car, something I'm sure my neighbors are thrilled to hear. But to give us all some really bad ideas about what you can do with a HELLEPHANT, Dodge has created this. It's the 1968 supercharger concept, and it is low and dark and mean, and as far as I'm concerned, perfect in every way. If you're more into torque than power, the big numbers continued over at the Ram stand, where there was a new heavy-duty with over 1,000 pound-feet of torque. That's enough to tow 35,100 pounds, or about the same as 3 full-grown elephants. This thing can haul so much you could put another full-size truck in the bed and then drive away. But it's not all about brute strength. With a new 12-inch touchscreen and a host of new driver assistance systems, the new Ram is as modern as it is mighty. Not to be outdone, back over at the Ford stand, the Blue Oval has unveiled a new family of Explorers. The Explorer is the best-selling SUV of all time, and in 2020, there are 4 separate flavors to begin with. There's, of course, the base Explorer, but if you're more into performance driving, there's the new Explorer ST. If you're more into fuel economy, there's a new Explorer Hybrid, and there's an all-new Police Interceptor Utility, which for the first time is also available as a hybrid, saving your local PD a little bit of gas money. While American manufacturers dominated the show this year, Toyota made a splash by unveiling the new Supra. The 5th generation of this fan-favorite sports car owes a lot of its internals to BMW of all places. It's been 17 years since we've had a new Supra, and while the styling is proving a bit divisive, fans of the Japanese icon can get their hands on one this summer, if they can afford the $50,000 entry fee. If this year's Detroit show has taught us anything, it's that despite this increasingly autonomous and electrified landscape, there's still value in familiar brands and in old-fashioned power. In other words, there's no replacement for displacement. From the 2019 North American International Auto Show in Detroit, I'm Tim Stevens for Roadshow on CBSN.